FC. Woo! Innovations. This is tough. Let me get some tea and then we'll get started. Oh, man. Doobie doobie doo. Hey, hey, hey. How's everyone doing today? Ooh, it's been a minute, hasn't it? Just got back from vacation, so we're going to go ahead and jump in on working in this scene for Selara. Looks like it's about to be Caroline is popping in on this. So this is just where it begins at about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, something around 10 more images to go before that scene is done. And then I did start, looks like I did start writing the next one, but we don't have to get into that. Hey, Logical Raven, how you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Back from vacation. Good to see you. How you doing, man? I'm still waking up. I crashed out last night, man. I crashed out. Let me tell you. I was like, man, I like, at first, because, plane ride back. Like, maybe I'll go home and do a stream. Hey, ET. But I was like, I got home yesterday. I was like, nah, I don't think I'm going to stream. I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to drink some Angry Orchards and relax a little bit, and that's going to be that. I'll stream tomorrow. I started dozing out at like 4 o'clock. I'm talking about dozing out. I'm sitting here. I'm like, beer in hand. I'm like, wife's like, go to sleep. Go to sleep. But I'm like, nah, man. I got to stay awake. I need that pussy when I go to bed. Yep. So I'm going to sit there like, man, like, ugh. So I fight to stay awake. Finally make it. Go to bed when I wanted to go to bed. I woke up. 4:30 came around because I had to take the wife to work. She had to do breakfast today. So, I got at least 8 hours of sleep. And I'm sitting here like, man, I have thought about just like not even streaming today and just crashing out again, man. It's like, man, I am sleeping. That's what I want to do. I want to just sleep. All that traveling and all that stuff, man, it knocked me out. But we're going to do a little short stream today regardless. And then I'll probably crash out later for sure. Wife tried to render while I was gone and utterly failed, but it's okay. But let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, what a trip. What a trip it was. Did all sorts of stuff, but man, there's just so much traveling. Just travel, 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 travel. Felt like I was in a car or a plane a lot. Way too much. And that first day was rough and tough. A lot of different culture shocks too. So like me, I drink a lot of tea. I have like a soda or something like that. But that's pretty much it, right? I have no tea while I was out there. I could have got some tea. Don't get me wrong. I probably could have got some tea. Got a lot of Angry Orchards. Let's see. Where is Amelia? So yeah, I did a lot of drinking. Now that I'm home, I'm gonna start trying to cut back. I don't know where all these characters are at. I really wish I could have got to finish this before I left, I haven't even checked the Daz store yet. I haven't checked the Daz store since I left. So it's been like 8 days, 9 days. I didn't spend no money. I didn't spend no money on Daz, which is probably a good thing. All right, so he's gonna have to be new pose for that, anyways. New pose for her will deforce her. Where is Celeste? So I'll probably have to do something on the lines of. We could do like this. And we got both of them in the image, or I could do it like this and kind of hide him, but then she'd be in the image. Or could change it up all together. Block her out, have him. Let's do this. Yeah, let's go right here. Feel like that's a good start, right? But yeah, man, then we went to my grandma's, and my grandma's old school. They they don't have anything like drink wise, so it's just like water. That's it. I thought I was gonna die. All I had was water and beer. We went to the landing, and they had a store. Man, I got me a big old thing of soda. Man, I sucked that damn thing down so goddamn quick. But they're so far out there. It's like they got a store. Like they got, I'm talking about. They got a grocery store, a hardware store, and then if you want anything else, you're gonna have to drive like an hour and a half to the next town, or an hour into the next town. If you want anything else, I'm like, fuck. That'd be a lot of, a lot of gas and money and travel time just to go to the next town. And there's nothing to eat. Like when I say there's nothing, you can. There's a casino where you can have some like a burger or something, and they got some other stuff, and it's really good. But besides that, you have to take a ferry across the lake into Arizona, or you have to go to that town. So either way, you spend a hell of time just to get like food, like fast food, which I guess ain't even fast food because if you go down there, take the ferry, go across, find something to eat, and you eat over there, and then you come back, you're looking at 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours just doing that because the ferry rides around 10 to 15 minutes across the lake, 10 to 15 minutes coming back. Right there, that's 30 minutes gone. You got to get to the landing. You got to get to the, yeah, you're going to be spending like 2.5, 3 hours. So you do all your cooking there at the house. But man, it was cool. Got to see some donkeys. That was pretty cool. All right, let's pick a pose. Got to go to a ghost town in Arizona. That was pretty cool. Yeah, we did a lot of little knickknacks and stuff. It was pretty interesting. Myrtle got to didn't even know my aunt had a pet turtle. That bitch is like 50, 60 pounds. That thing is huge, man. Apparently it likes watermelon too because man, it tore that up. I don't like that pose. Let's pick a different one. I don't like any of these either. But anyways, that's a that's enough about me. How y'all been? Y'all been doing pretty good. It's been a week. I haven't had no internet. I've been shut off from the world, basically. Man, I'll tell you what though. I know one state I'll never move to. I used to like it when I was a kid. I will never move there now. Arizona. I will never live there. Screw that. Holy crap, dude. Like, my freaking nose. The whole time I was in Arizona, and I'm still recovering a little bit, but straight up bleeding, dog. Like, straight up bleeding. I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, my nose be hurting. I sit there and I blow my nose, and all I see is fucking blood. Oh, God. Yeah, that sucks. soon as I left Arizona and I went to California for a couple days, I stopped blowing blood out my nose, but then I got like a chronic cough. So the whole time I'm like, I'm sitting there looking at my aunt. And I'm like, man, you'd think I'd haven't quit smoking, but I have. So I had a chronic cough over there. Dude. Then Arizona had a every day of a bloody nut. Oh my god, let me get this fucking cat. Get the fuck out of here, cat. Go. Tired of you. Yeah, I know you're knocking shit over. You need to go. She wants to jump up on the dresser. And right now, man, I got ornaments that I bought. Over there. I got, all kinds of stuff. That's the second thing that she knocked over since since she's been in here for like an hour, man. That thing's gotta go. Hey, thanks for that follow. What? Simp and Dalabado? Wow, what a name. How you doing? Hope you're doing pretty good today. Hope you're doing fantastic. Do appreciate that follow. I need to get that working too. I got so much stuff that I need to do. I need to spend some time organizing and getting shit done. Let's do walking because Caroline's walking in, right? So let's go ahead and get that rolling. But yeah, I felt like I was so tired too. Like, you just never sleep the same, right? So my back was hurting every day. My feet was hurting every day. Ended up almost getting gout. Dodged that bullet. Whew, man, that was tough. But man, I tell you what, food was good. Because, of course, seems like everyone in my family can cook. It must just be like something in the blood or something. Because all my aunts can cook. I mean, I guess I'm not really a cook. I'm more of a, I grill, but that shit comes out good. It just must be in the family, the blood. It's a natural thing. It's like if you're part of the family, you know how to cook. It has to be that. Let's go ahead and get her facial expression. We had ribeye steak. That was pretty nice. We had another type of steak right before we left, just a prime rib, and made home did our own ranch dressing. That was pretty cool. It just made like everything from scratch. It was like really nice. It was really awesome. I don't know what kind of expression I want to give. We'll go with something kind of basic, I guess. Maybe just like a normal little smile. But yeah, that's pretty much how my week's been. Just. Oh, I went shooting. I'm still freaking. You can still see the marks from when I went shooting. Got to shoot a 12 gauge. Never shot a 12 gauge before. There was a couple guns I never got to shoot before that I got to shoot. So, 12 gauge, that shit has some kick to it. Holy shit, man. So I got to shoot a 12 gauge, an SKS. That was pretty cool too. The other guy brought an AR-15. I was like, man, this brings back fucking memories right there. So I got to shoot one of those. He had another part. He could take it apart and alter it and make it into like almost like a little Uzi. So you're like this, like da, 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 da. So that was pretty cool. And then we had the 9mm, which I got a 9mm. I need to get me an AR-15 after that. Man, I had so much fun with that AR-15. Like, oh my god. But then had a little silencer, like a little 22, and this little thing when you shoot, it'd be like pew pew. It sounds just like that. There's no kickback or nothing. You're sitting there, you're like pew pew pew. So you could just sit there and keep on clicking. Man, that thing was so cool. Easiest weapon for like, let's say, a tiny person. Let's get the smile going. Yeah, I'm moving kind of slow today. I'm trying to get back into the rhythm, the motion. I haven't done it in like a week. I need to look to see what Daz has going on to see. I probably missed out on so much shit, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll just do like a tiny little smile like that. And then we need to move her over just a tiny little bit, don't we? Like something on the lines of like this. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. And of course, she's going to be the focus. I don't know how this is going to turn out, but I imagine it's going to be pretty terrible. I don't see any lights, and I know we have to have lights in this thing because the lighting in this is pretty bad overall. Yeah, where is the light? I don't see it. It should be, yeah, the wall light. All right, so we got that wall light there. We're gonna need a light hitting both of these characters as well. How's your game going, ET? You just been pecking away over there at your project, dreaming about your REM pie project. Is this an orange light? Yeah, it is an orange light. Okay. Where's the other orange light? Oh, it's hidden. Okay. So I'll put one orange light over here and I'll put the other one behind her. I do appreciate everyone that is popping in. We're getting back into the rhythm of how things are going, so it's nice to see that. It really is. I'm back to working on the VN. Oh, I bet you're excited. Dude, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you can produce on that because that thing looked really good. I was like, man, this little thing's got some potential. All right, so let's go ahead and go into IRA and see what's going on here. But yeah, that thing has some potential. Uh, man, yeah, I'm trying to. Man, I got so much. I need to get my OBS stuff back up on. Do I need it? Need to do that. And so when people follow or whatnot, it has the cool little animations that I make. So I got to do that. I'm all over the place and can't focus on one game, but progress have been made towards having a demo. There we go. Well, you can't rush any of that though. You know what I mean, ET? Like, when I was working on Reclusive Bay, and even Dragonspire, which I showed off Dragonspire, but no one's got to play it yet. Even when I was working on that, and Green Arrow, same thing. You got to be in the. He can tell you more. You just you gotta be in the mood. You gotta be in the focus zone. So like, if I didn't want to try and code and get an area up and running, I just make images, day, morning, night, that type of stuff, and make renders. If I wasn't feeling that, I'll try to put together an area, or you just peck away in different little areas until it finally all starts coming together. You know what I mean? You can't just like, I mean, some people can. They can just focus like this got to get done. Okay, the next step is this. Okay, the next step is this. Okay, the next step is this, and they can do that. I can't do that. I have to. God, my nose hurts. I have to be wanting to work on it. You know what I'm saying? I have to want it. If I don't want it, it's not gonna come out good. It'll feel bland to me. I won't like it. It'd just be a pain in the butt. I feel like that's a little too bright over there, so I'm gonna actually bring this back, which is crazy because she is getting blown up on light, but she over there isn't. So that's a little weird. You're the same way? Yeah. That's see, two peas in a pod. Me and ET have the main mindset. English hard. Same mindset. Ugh. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I just got back from vacay. Oh, yeah. I gotta get back into my routine. I gotta start knocking out some work. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Trying to see if I did I. Oh yeah, there it is. I do have it. Uh, Give me a second here. Just give me 1 second. So, for anyone that was curious, I think this is a button I need to press. I'm about to find out. There's my, there's my aunt's turtle. And there's the cooler with all the beer that we were drinking in there. That turtle, tortoise, whatever, was badass. Yeah, I had a lot of fun watching that turtle. And then this was the ferry ride. So that's one side of the city. And it takes about 15 minutes to get back and forth. And that's the ferry we were on at the landing. So that was pretty cool too. That oh yeah, apparently London Bridge is a thing there. So that's London Bridge. We purchased it. Yeah, this lighting looks pretty good. We the U.S. purchased it from the U.K. and took it down brick by brick, and then we brought it over here, and that's where they decided to put it. And so yeah, London Bridge. How about that, huh? Here, here's the donkeys. Hello, donkey. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. That's pretty cool. Oops. And yep, that's all the images I got. So that's all I'm showing. I know I got more on my phone. I just didn't sit on the Discord. That's just what I had to Discord. File, save as a scene, and this will be Selara Fabricator number 32. As soon as I get back, I got home and everything, chilling. Popped me open an Angry Orchard, and wife's like, tomorrow we gotta go shopping. I'm just like, so I pick her up today around 11:30, and then I gotta go and all over town to different stores to get food, I guess. But yeah. So today's stream's gonna be kind of short. I wouldn't say kind of short though, but it's about a normal stream. So it's nothing crazy like crazy, but I will be leaving early. You're up really early too, by the way, ET. You normally sleep in. Well, I mean, I can't say sleep in. You normally pop in a little later. I know I'm up extra early. Yeah, I went to sleep like, whew, I probably went to sleep about 8:30, and I was up at like 4:30. Like I said, man, I still wanted more sleep. I was zonked. First day in a week, my back wasn't hurting or my side hurting, so that's why like you never sleep as good as in your own bed. So I'm just laying there, but even at like both my aunt and my grandma's house, freaking both houses, it's just like, man, my back was killing me, man. I could only sleep for so long. In the week, I woke up at 5, and in the weekend around 8 to 9. But got up at like 6 today for some reason. It happens. It most definitely it happens to the best of us. All right, we got so much shit going on here. I have no idea what the fuck. Uh, let's hide this for now. Let's get this girl over here. Do 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 do. We got a little funny coming up. With Ava, because she tries to fabricate something and she don't know what it is, and it's gonna be like a little dildo or something, just to have some funny in the scene. It'll be funny. All right, so she needs to be standing now. It's crazy because I've been up now for like 2 hours and I'm still trying to wake the fuck up. I've been drinking coffee and everything. My body must have been fucking wasted, dude. Yeah, standing. Caroline needs to be standing. Hips out, hands on the hips, and repeat after me. I am a strong, independent woman. I don't like any of those. It's not very feminine. They're too back looking, like looking over his shoulder. She says, Commander, do you have time? We'll try to do something like that. I think that'll be okay. Something a little different, too. Let's go ahead and pick that up. I kind of want to see Daz. Let's do some Daz shit, man. See what kind of shit I can't get. All right, all right, all right. Ooh, that looks very interesting, and it's 40% off. I'm a sucker for this stuff. I'm just gonna start just scrolling down because I haven't seen this in like 8 days, and anything that kind of catches the eye, I'll just kind of. Oh, that looks meh. Ooh, this is polish. Let's look at polish. Nice little bedroom. It's very white though. Looks like it has no color whatsoever. Like, where's the shaders at, dog? Like, none of them have any shaders. I won't get it just for that. Yeah, I could kit bash it, but that's a lot of kit bashing. I'm like, look, even the clothes. Why would you make whatever? I like the concept. It should have just had different colors. I mean, you can't tell me you can't have different colored books and cabinets. Make the cabinets freaking wooden or something. I don't know. Those eyes look weird. None of that looks interesting to me. That's a texture anyways. Nah. Looks like I haven't missed much. This one caught my eye. But X Fashion normally does catch my eye. That's pretty cool. And it's a little tea back too, as you can tell. I'll put that on the. I gotta log in. What? It's been that long? I haven't even logged in? Jesus. Give me a second here. Okay. I bought that yesterday. Yeah. So what I'm doing right now is I'm switching out the lingerie. So every time I pick up something like this, I'll switch out because you know as well in the 3D world, a lot of the lingerie and stuff kind of looks the same, right? So when you find something unique like this, when I do it, I take out some. Like, I'll install this one, I'll uninstall another one. But yeah, that one looked okay. What is up with these people making these weird eyes? PN. It's PN again. Some weird eyes. Sassy Eclipse outfit set. I already got like 2 outfits that looks kind of like that, so I'm not impressed. I'm guessing this is probably Daz original. I might put them on just to have them. Nah, because I already got some. What's this? Makeup? I don't see a point where I'll ever use those. I would maybe use, I don't know, maybe use this one or that one. That I would. But the rest, ugh. It's overbearing. I tend to forget about makeup sometimes too. People have trouble with eyes on Genesis 9. They are messed up pretty bad. It's one of the reasons I stick to Genesis 8. I mean, not if you're good at what you do. Look at Colm Jackson. Dude makes some baller characters. A romper? Nah. What's this one? Puppy dog. Is she supposed to be like a veterinarian? So it's just like basically some casual wear. Nothing I need. Let's keep looking. Now that looks pretty cool. D-Force M8. Free the motion for Genesis 9 texture add-on. Oh, so it's this outfit, but these are the textures. I like these textures. Does this thing only come in like black? Yeah, pretty much. I don't like that at all. And I don't want to buy the textures for it to make it look better. So that's out just because of that. HUD builder? Are you serious? Hold on now. This looks interesting. This I could use. Are they decals? If they're decals, I don't want them. I'll put this on the wish list. That I could use, especially with my sci-fi. Cyber sec bits poses. Okay, so just poses. Got you. What is this ugly bitch? She lives in the code between. No, she doesn't. She's just a character, but I guess thanks for trying to build a story behind her. Man, she can look ugly, huh? I don't like the color of her. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And it's kind of, it annoys me a little bit. And I think it has to deal with translucency. You see her neck, but then you look at her chest and her head. On every one of these characters. She lives in Ra's crack. Exactly. Archaeologist tent add-on. That sounds pretty cool. Archaeologist tent. DZ. Yard lounge. Is it a whole lounge? I could create a scene out of this. I'll put it on the favorites. I can just create a scene out of it someday, you know? We could do that on stream or something. What the fuck is this? That's blasphemy right there, man. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not gonna say it. I'll be nice. No thanks. What's this one? Leather coat and shorts. Those aren't shorts. Those are underwear, bitch. That's underwear. That's not shorts. Noki. Who does this? Noki Saki. Very smooth skinned character. It looks like I didn't miss a whole lot. The whole week I was out, dog. The ponytail and the character. Oh, so that's both. Those are shapes. Don't care. Here's polish again. Did you do better this time? He did the same thing. Look, it's very white. Like, if you go into a room If you go into a room, you shouldn't see this much of a same color. Pillows, sofa, pillows, desk, wall, blankets, all of it's the same color. There'll be different shades and stuff, even the floor. Come on, man. The hell, polish? Polish normally does some good shit. That's why I'm kind of disappointed in that. Now, granted, you can kit bash and everything, but man, I don't like to do a bunch of kit bashing. Wanda, is that Genesis 9? Her eyes look a little funky in that too. No, that's Chariot. Okay, that makes sense. That's kind of her MO too. Oh, here's that M8 outfit thing. Now this one looks, that one looks like it could work. I just don't need it. Ooh, PW Castle Restaurant Bar. Hello. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna put that on the way. I like PW. PW comes up with some of the most random stuff that you don't think you need, and you might necessarily not need it. I tend to end up getting it though. Don't care about the hair unless it's out of touch. Of course it's not. What is this? HS Icy character? Hamster. Does this character look a little weird to you? Like a very childy. Dave. D-Force 8-1. Cool little outfit right here. I got something similar, so I would never get it. But cool little outfit. um, does that look like Russian to you or something? I feel like it gives it like a little bit of a Russian vibe from it. Ooh, look at that home office. Cyberpunk home office. It's from this dude again. This dude is quickly becoming my favorite asset person, dude. Was it X Vaughn or X Virion? He's quickly becoming my favorite asset person. Look at me 3. What changed? Ooh, god dang. X Fashion, you doing some good shit lately. Ooh, I like that too. Let's see what we got going on. Look at me 3. So what did they add? Look at camera 3, direct eyes, head, neck, chest, and abdomen. Yes, we know. Make character look at last selected node. Pose 2 fingers to gaze into each other's eyes. Selected figure looks into the eyes of the last figure chosen. Look at geometry versus look at that. Okay. I don't necessarily know if I need this. It's the best for the cyberpunk environment. Maybe. He's pretty good. But I like my buddy. My buddy made some really good cyber stuff too. Cyborg Ninja. I'm gonna put this on my favorites, but I don't think I exactly need it. Because all that's the same. They got camera controls, longitude and latitude. That's new. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I don't think it's something I really freaking need. Look at that, right? Look into my eyes. That might be a little bit better too, because I think look at when I have two characters face each other, they do head to head. This might be set eye to eye, but you can do geometry too. So that's something new. But the question is it worth $28? I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, he does. He does really good work. He sends me his stuff once it's on the DAS. He's like, here, man. He's a really good chap. I put it on the wish list, but I don't think I'll use it. I was curious about these next two outfits here, though. Normally, I'm not a fan of this, but this one, for some reason, I think it's because of the slit and you can still kind of see through it. I think that's the reason why. Good job, X Fashion. You're gonna get a lot more of my money as soon as your shit goes on sale. Little Flame does really good shit. That's why I caught my eye. The actual outfit, I don't think I'm a fan of. I think it was just that texture. So I'll bypass that one. DZ again. High neck. That looks pretty cool. I think I like it because of this. Yeah. Looks. Yeah, I'll put that on there. I'll give him a shot. I don't know who this is. Sorry. I'm about to do something gross. Yeah. I'll give this person a shot. I don't know of their stuff. I can't believe I still haven't came across. That looks really good. Watch this be XV on again. Well, I'm about to grab this. Let me hit up Cyborg Ninja. There we go. I said, do me a solid, and I sent an image of it. He did say he was working on it. I didn't think he was done with it yet. Blender TV Studios? What the fuck is this? Dude, this looks cool. That looks good too. I don't use Blender, so I'm not going to get it, but what the hell does this do? Actually, I'm not even going to look into it. Dreamlight. Okay. Doesn't look like that big of an area. Yeah, it's pretty tiny. I mean, we could do a scene in it or something, but that'd be pretty much about it. Out of Touch. Of course, Out of Touch did this. You know that was not easy to do. I got you, Out of Touch. I'll put it on there. What else do we have going on? When am I going to actually hit the end of where I left off? I don't remember any of these, man. That's posing. That's shoes. That's a lighting source, so fuck it. The Streets of Solitude. Jefferson. I got a couple Jefferson stuff. He's hit or miss. This seems pretty. Yeah. You know? Hey, what's going on, you wrong? How you doing, buddy? O Paolo, friend and a half? Wow, what a hair. That hair is one fuck ass mess. CB even dropped a new character, it looks like. Nope, nope. More fonts. Urban Ruins. Yeah, it is low texture. He does a lot of polys though. That's the problem. Just chilling. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing all right. I'm doing the same. I'm trying to recover. I am very, very tired. So I'm doing a little bit of 3D, catching up on the Dash store right now to see what I've missed. I was on vacation for a week, so I was very low sleep the whole time. Human? Okay. I don't like this either. That looks very bleh. Here's Polish again. Polish in his white. See, very white once again. But as soon as you change the light, look how much it changes, though. That's what's crazy. And that's why I don't want to fuck with it. Studio 3? See, now this is more along the lines of something I'd fuck with. I just don't have a need for that. Yeah, it's been a while, man. I know you. I know you've been busy and you normally don't pop in on Rumble or too much anymore. But yeah, it's been a minute, man. How you been? X Fashion Coco. Oh, trying to do a bathing suit this time. What I like about X Fashion is X Fashion definitely stays in their lane. A master class at their lane at that. Looks like they popped out another set of models. Ovu. Crap, I missed a lot of stuff, dude. Cathedral on Fire? Nah, don't need that. Okay, I remember this. So this is where I left off at. Finally made it. That took about 30 fucking minutes. Pretty good. Just trying to survive this clown ass world. Amen. Whew. Amen. The flame is weird on that one. Yeah. Agreed. Thought I was logged in. Hold on. Am I not? Why was I logged out? I must have closed out of the wrong one. Actually, let me bring this back over here for a second. All right, let's see what's going on. 40%, 40%, a bunch of 30s. Those are just news. News. Nothing on sale. Yep, nothing. Well, it was worth a shot. The wish list will just get longer. I'm waiting for this to go on sale. That's what we need for the Safe for Work project. That's what we need. We need this one and we need this one. We need both of these. And this one right here. We need all those. Yep. March Madness has been kind of shit, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Normally I go broke during March Madness. Normally. My savior. What? I wanted to check one last thing on here. Yeah, they just for some reason this year is they got very little from me so far, but I think what's going to end up happening is, and how it normally does happen, the last week or a little bit after, let's say like April 1st or something like that, maybe April 2nd, they'll throw everything back on sale, I'm pretty sure, and do big discounts and stuff. So that's what I'm waiting to see if it actually happens. I don't mind waiting. I like money, and if you're going to try, see, a lot of people got consumer stuff wrong, right? It's the materialistic world and mindset of the average American. They go out there and they do. I call it wasteful spending, aka I'm gonna go to McDonald's. I'm gonna go to Chipotle. I'm gonna go to Taco Bell. You add that up for like a month or whatever. You People spend like hundreds of dollars in just fast food just because they don't want to cook something, right? It's called wasteful spending. You could buy food and cook it, and it would cost a lot less. You have necessities. You have to have food. You have to have electricity. Hell, at this point, you have to have the internet. However, there's a lot of stuff that you don't need. Buying Daz assets is something that you don't need. That being said, and this is the same way when I go and purchase stuff when I was on my trip. I ain't there to find something to buy. I'm there so that you can convince me to buy something that you have for what I'm willing to depart with. That's why when Daz throws up at stuff like that, I'll leave. I mean, you've seen my wish list. Some of that shit's been sitting there for months, and it'll continue to sit there until I feel satisfied for the price of the product. Yes, I get like that too, ET. I do get addicted, and I got to keep myself in check sometimes. It is it is an addiction. It is most definitely an addiction. And when that starts to happen, I take a step back. That's all I do. I take a step back. I avoid Daz for a day or two and have that hard reset. Doobie doobie doo. Okay, so let's. I did one. I've been streaming for an hour and I did one image, but it was fun times. Got the chit chat. Got to look at Daz and stuff like that. So it's all good in the neighborhood. Whoa, home bitch is way too fucking tall. What's going on here? Makes our character look like a little bitch. I'm gonna move him up a little bit. There we go. At least now he doesn't look like a little pea brain. um, thinking go something like this. We'll do a little tilt too. Yeah, let's do the over the shoulder, kind of block out the L. I like that look of an image. I like making little things. There's like poetry in a picture image. It's like a backwards L. They need to be looking at each other. So let's go ahead and get that. And then we'll change the expression. Look at each other. Square in the eyes. I'm fucking high. Dang it. Now I messed up that. Let's do this. Let's go back. Because I like her having her hand up like this, right? Let's rotate. Look at each other and then just do eyes. There we go. That'll work. Whew. ET says, I'm addicted to dance. I'm also being very frugal with my money because I'm sinking a lot of money into stocks and I'm sinking a lot of money into getting a new PC. So I got a long way to go for that PC. So I'm trying to do that. And I got money coming out everywhere. That's why another reason why I'm frugal. I got to pay mom back for the plane ticket I just did. And I'm already paying my debt off. It's like, man, once I got my debt paid off, dude, I will be able to get a car as soon as my debt's paid off. Brand new car. That's how much money I'm spending every month to pay off debt. I'm just gonna. She can keep the same smile. Just open the mouth. Just pop out of here. Wall light. Yeah, give me like 2 years, 3 years. I'm gonna be living my best fucking life. Let's take that orange light and move it a little bit closer as well. I say that, but it'll just be consolidated down. But I mean, it's gonna get better over the years, anyways. But I see light at the end of the tunnel versus before when it felt like there was no light at all. So at least I have that going for me. Get over there, light. Okay, just focus on her. I'm being smart in how I get my PC, so I'm probably gonna have to wait. I probably have at least a year, maybe 2 years to get my PC, but that thing's gonna be so fucking powerful. So powerful. Because I want to spend roughly around $5,000 or so on my PC. So that thing's gonna be powerful. And then once I get my PC after that, I want to upgrade my screens because I had these same screens now for like 10 years. That'll be my next big purchase item, I guess, to go with the PC. But how graphics cards are and everything, like I was trying to spend like $3,000, but how graphics cards are and the price of that stuff, that shit probably just got jumped up to like 5,000 now. Okay, this looks like ass. Let's go ahead and increase the stops. Yeah, it looks too dark. Look how close these items are, and it's just the lights, and it's still like that dark. It should not be like that. But I'm tired of my PC struggling for when I do DAS 3D and also try to stream. My computer tends to struggle pretty bad. Doobie doobie doo. Yeah, we just rocking and rolling now, huh? Gotta get my phone charging. Wife got me a mini fridge. She got tired of my beer and stuff taking up so much of the refrigerator. While I was gone, she got me a mini fridge. Oh, check out this thing too. I got this while I was out there. The lighting is still ass. Why is it so dark on her? Ain't that thing awesome right here? Oh, let me bring it up a little bit. There we go. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that one's for me. I splooged on that one. I'm gonna hang it up. I'll put it like right here. I'm thinking about redoing my set. Get rid of the posters and whatnot, and get like some freaking lights, like the LED lights. Have this up there, you know, stuff like that. I'm thinking about doing that. I'm gonna have to get like one piece of paycheck or something like that. Depends on what I want to do. Why is it so dark on her skin? She should be lit up like a Christmas tree. It's an orange light. It's 150. What's this one? 375. Maybe that's why. Let's boost it up to 375. And Sage said, "Let there be light in the studio, please. And thank you." It's so good to be home. Woo. Next time I go on vacation, it's going to be like 2 weeks or so, though. I don't like flying. That shit was terrifying, by the way. That shit was so terrifying. My heart sank a few times. We hit this wind, and the plane shook, and I heard it rattle. I'm like, "Oh, God, I'm dying." But then I didn't. But man, that was terrifying. It really, really, truly was. Like, oh my God. Okay, so she does seem to have a little bit more light on her, but doesn't it look bland? Doesn't she look extremely bland? There's no shine on her skin at all. I'm not crazy, right? It just looks like dull fucking light. I hate this scene so much, and I'll be glad when I am done with this scene. I know I've been saying that quite a bit, and you know, being a negative Nancy never pays off or anything. However, that is my light at the end of the tunnel, short-term goal-wise, because I am so tired of dealing with this freaking scene, dude. Let's try 375 with the ghost light basically connected to her nose. And see if it looks any better now. Wife got me this beanie. I just threw it on real quick. Makes me kind of look like a little, what do they call them, cone heads? I'm down with it. I'll be a cone head. It's like, oh. Or do like the little, elf on the shelf or whatever. Be like, anyways. I love my beanies. Which I didn't even wear a beanie when I went out there. I guess that kind of makes sense since, 105 degrees in the shade and stuff like that. Don't want to be wearing a beanie. That was tough. I'll say that. Not having a beanie, that was tough. Okay, this one looks a little bit better. Apparently, you just got to put the light connected to her nose at 2 inches, which is retarded. However, I am at least seeing a shine on her face, and I see a shadow, so that works, and I can work with that. This is fuzzy as it should be. There we go. I am going to increase this just a tiny bit more. Let's do like right around there. And then file, save as scene, Fabricator number 30 freaking 3. That's what we talking about. Get out of here. Done with another scene. All right, the next one, MC's like, what is it? I think we should do a recon mission. I'm seeing odd movements from our satellites. Do-do-do-be-doo. Yeah, that'll work. I'm going to do like an up close on the MC on this one. Then the next one, I'm going to do an up close on Caroline. But I need to show Ava in the back, kind of shuffling and moving. So I'll do that to try and set up the scene for when Ava, being an alien, doesn't understand. And she's going to fabricate a little naughty item. Like, whoopsie. You gotta have fun, and you gotta have laughter and stuff in these type of scenes. So I think that'll be a good way to do it. Do appreciate everyone that is popping in. If you can hit that like button. And over on YouTube, if you want to come over to the Mean Green Awesome Machine, that's in the link. So you can just go bloop, pop over to the Rumble, sign up, give a follow. Because that's where my home's at. So that's tend to be where I stream. No matter what. Okay, so that is done saving. Let's flip the script. Let's take the camera. Delete. You are no longer needed, camera. You are the weakest link. So now we'll just flip around. Where you at, MC? I wonder if there's any more work that's been done on Daz. I know it's been a while since I looked up any changes. She's kind of close, so it's gonna be hard to get the image I want. I'm going to do like in the middle of the road like this. I have to do a middle of the road image, which is fine. Middle of the road doesn't hurt. I don't want to use this same exact pose, but this pose would have been perfect for what he's asking. Maybe we got to confuse. Let's open up the mouth, the jawline. Come on, I hit X. The computer's really struggling with the scene. I think it's trying to hold all the memory from so many models. That's what I think is happening. All right, let's see what we got to do with the lighting. Oh, God. Save me. I'm struggling over here. I can't wake up today for some reason. I just can't. Try as I might. The sleep is trying to conquer me.
Hey, thanks for the follow, dude.
Oh, man, that thing's all messed up. I got to fix that. I appreciate that follow there. Bob Laugh. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah, I got to correct that. I'll probably end up correcting that when I correct and make the
Hey, thanks for the
animation.
follow, dude.
Appreciate that follow as well. Imp Hands. Imp Hands. Oh no. What a name. There's such creative names in the community on Rumble. Hope you're having an awesome day as well. This lighting is a little bit different. It's a little bright on one side, not enough shadow on the other. That's okay. We'll just bring that stops down. There's a lot of light on this side, which is fine. There's that thing popping up again. That's not good. Like I said, my computer struggles with this. Is what it is. Keep going like that. We're going to hit that 500 follower mark, which I can't wait for. At 500 followers on Rumble, I will be 1/3 versus YouTube. However, my views and everything on Rumble just spanks YouTube. I'm so suppressed, and even people that subscribes to me on YouTube, they don't get notifications really. They don't get recommended my videos and stuff. I got shadow banned like hard over there for shizzle. Doobie doobie doo. Trying to find. My God, it takes so long to just load in a simple image here. $456 followers. Hells yeah. That's what we at. I think I'll just roll with this right here. I'm not seeing a reflection. It could be due to the fact that it's just taking so long to even go into iRay. Yeah, it has eye reflection, so I know it has it. It'll render it out when I'm actually rendering it, I suppose. So let's go ahead and do File, Save As, Scene. This will be number 34. CV34. 2 more lines of dialogue done. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like about 7 more images, and then the scene will be complete. And then I shall whoop right the fuck out this thing. Oh my lord. I'm thinking about doing an up close on Caroline on this one. Like in the eyes. Because she says, to get eyes on the potential targets. Check for some weak points. It seems a little direct. So maybe I'll do that. As soon as it's done saving, of course. Does take it a minute to save. Yeah, this scene's been really, really bad. And sadly, I'm going to have to do another scene in this. I'm thinking about maybe switching that, though. Perhaps I can find something on the Daz store to where I can do a sci-fi research area to where I don't have to use this scene. Because I'm going to have to do a scene with Layla. And she's trying to research a cure. So that'll be fun to do. For sure. I like this shot. What I'll do, let's get her hand. Holy moly. You see how long it took for that thing to hide? This PC is struggling so fucking hard, dude. Let's focus on the eyes. We're going to have to jack this DOF way, way, way. Talking about like probably even more than what I just did. Woo! I guess she can stay there. I'll just have Celeste kind of look at me. Script. Look at camera. Change her expression. Yeah. Because we do need some background stuff, right? There is stuff going on behind. So that's the sentiment I'm trying to portray. It kind of looks off. It looks weird, it being like that, which kind of makes me want to keep it there. It's an art in its own way. Rule number one to photography: there are no rules. But here's a whole bunch of rules that you can follow: 3/3 rule, half and half, and all this other stuff. So it's, yeah, photography for you. It's an art. Just like painting, everything's an art. I never would have thought that photography was an art. Like, man, you're just taking pictures and all this stuff, but there is techniques to it, and there is artistic ways of doing everything, it seems like. A lot of shadow on this side. I'm trying to see how much light's going to be on this side that's hitting. I might have to move it a little bit closer. And also, I'm not seeing any eye reflection, so we need to check up on eye reflection. Need that. Maybe it's starting to form right there a little bit. Maybe it is there. Let's check up on that. Eyes. Yeah, there is reflection. So it just didn't form due to, yeah, some shenanigans. No problem. Look how close that light is. Maybe that'll be close enough. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. Go into iRay, kill your computer, and see if you might be able to make it look better. This scene is struggling. Man, it really is. I The next one is only going to have two to three people. This one had five. And it shows. It most definitely shows. I might I might hop out of this scene just to get a break from it, dude. Start setting up the next scene just so that I can stop fighting with this. Okay, this is looking better. It's a lot more of a shine. File, save as a scene. 35. Go ahead and do that. Cool. Yeah, I might go ahead and start setting up the next scene. Just to get a break from this. So I still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I still got 6 more images. Go. I had to switch that out real quick because I'm about to close out of Daz and reopen it. So as soon as this is done saving, we're going to close out, reopen it. Then we are going to get our characters into the next scene, which is going to be, they're going to be going towards the exit. So it needs to be a hallway of some sort. I forget what hallway I used for one of the animations, but it would have been nice to use it for that. But I mean, it is what it is. I'll find something for sure. It ain't going to be that big of a deal. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing? Imp hands? Hope you're doing pretty good, buddy. I try to do 3D. Sometimes it fails, sometimes it's pretty good, but this is gonna go ahead and crash the DAS. And then we will reboot. Yep, 3D. They're starting to become some game developers on Rumble, but they still are few and far in between. I know Syntho State, he does game development. Squishy Monkey or something like that. He does game development. But as for DAS Studios, pretty sure I'm the only one that's doing DAS Studios on Rumble. But yeah, there's a few game developers. Hey, Chief, how was the trip back home? Dude, I got home and I was like, I'm going to stream. It took like 30 minutes of being home. I'm like, I'm not streaming today. I'll stream tomorrow. I'm like, okay. By 4 o'clock, I got beer in my hand. I'm like, well, it's like, go to sleep, go to sleep. And I'm like, no, I gotta stay up. I gotta stay up. I made it to about 8 o'clock. I crashed out. I slept all the way till 4:30. Got about 8 hours of sleep. I'm still trying to go back to sleep. It's tough, man. This thing is not working at all. Here, let me try. I'm at the yeah. There we go. I'm about to kill the program because it's not working. Screen's gonna be black for a second. Just hold tight. And then we'll start setting up this new scene. Just to do something different because, whew, PC struggles on that one. All right, so we need a corridor for the next scene in Selara. I might have something already. I just don't know. Yeah, I got a few corridors. But nothing that I'm. Oh, corridor to exit ship. That's what I need. Those invisible lights and also the sci-fi bunker hallway is not installed. Okay, let's skip. Skip. Sci-fi bunker hallway. So what we're going to do is just go like that. Let me install it. But yeah, how about you, Green Arrow? How are you doing? Oh, you don't have to vacuum anymore. Oh, it's one of those damn things. Those things are so fucking retarded. Oh, I didn't know Daz Studios had an update. Default resources for Daz Studios 4.3 plus. That's going to be interesting to see how that works out. Now, what did I need? It was corridor. Do you remember what that was? What it was actually named though? I'm gonna have to load this bitch in just Here's a sci-fi corridor. Maybe it's that. Let's see if that works. If not, I will download it again. Sci-fi bunker hallway. Okay, that's why. Just gonna skip it and do it again. Just go ahead and do that. We'll load it in. Doing good. All right, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, freaking. Whew, been tired. Hey, I got something to show you. Y'all need something like this in France. Doing okay. Trying to go back to sleep myself. Yeah, I hear that. Woo, boy. Yeah. It's going to take me a few days to recoup for sure. When it comes to sleep. See, this thing opens up now. I don't care about those lights. I will just change out the lights. All it was that. Fuck that. We don't need that. We can make our own lights. We could. I mean, it was my own light, but I don't want to use those lights, right? So we will just change the lights, save it, and then get our characters in here. But I need to. Okay, so it's kind of dark. Make an educated guess on that one. So we will ghost. What kind of ghost lights do I want? Got a couple different options. We can go with the classic or this one. I've been going, kind of been going back to this one. We'll go with it. Fuck it. I'm just going to do the squares. $180 to flip it. Get it over here towards the door, and then I'll just multiply them. dancing pugs. Yes, sir. Oh, I can't do it because I'm not on the stream. I was gonna do, I was gonna do the 3D icons. All right, so what we'll do for this particular one, I'm so fucking tired, dude, man. I'm biting that shit. Let's put this on a 3500, and let's start out at like, I think 500 might be too much. Let's see. It also needs to be double-sided, so two-sided. See how this one light does? Yeah, that light's pretty fucking bright, as you can tell. What happens if I turn that off? Damn. Might have to rock that, I suppose. I'd rather do two-sided so it lights up the roof, but at the same time, I think I might even need a little bit more than that. These are shining pretty good. No, I think it'll be okay, and then we can just add a spear or sphere. So how many am I going to need down this road? 1, 2, 3. Let's make 5. Create new node instance. 5. Accept. Might even have to turn these down a little bit. We'll find out. You see them all over there. Nope, nope, nope. That's fine. Bring it this way. Bring it that way. Let's do Control C and then Control V. And now all we got to do is keep moving them down with the blue. I'm going to go to each one of these areas. So Control C, Control V. Try to get the lighting looking nice and flush. Then we'll work on getting the MC in here and also Caroline. Caroline's outfit is going to be a little bit provocative to try and build up for the next scene a little bit. Tons of stuff to do. Hopefully with all this, it's not too bright. Going to eye ray and the thing is nothing but boom. Like, oh my God, my eyes are exploding. That looks... Why the fuck does that one light look okay? Oh my God. I think I know why. Hold on. So if we take this. Is this why? That's why. I got to go and flip every one of these around. This doesn't look too shabby. I can get behind it. Pretty nice, well lit. Now we can go ahead and save it again. Boop. What is the next scene called? Recon mission. Okay. So first thing is first. We need to open up and get our characters in here. We're going to use Caroline and MC. So we'll get it all loaded in here. We'll do like a little save or whatnot and get it prepared and go from there. I don't really want to start making images for this yet until I finish the other one. So we'll see what we'll do next. I might hop back over now that I got a little break from that. Or we might do build on Arabian Nights. That scene. I did get 2 of those images done. I haven't did any Photoshop or anything like that though. Let me see. Give me a second here. So this is Arabian Nights. I still have to Photoshop and Lightroom it, but I did get a couple of these done. The smoke came out pretty daggum good. Pretty impressed with that. So we will be working on this because I do want to do a night scene as well with her smoking and all that stuff. So could do that. It all depends on what I'm feeling, honestly. What I'm motivated to do. Okay, so she is in. Doobie doo. No, I don't think I'm gonna need the moisture. She's gonna be in a full outfit, so I can pretty much get rid of all the naughty bits. Boop. And I think I know what outfit I want for her. I just gotta find it. And then we'll get MC, get him geared up, and see how they look. Where is it? Where is that sci-fi outfit? Where are you?
Hey, thanks for the follow, dude.
What the fuck? What was that? I heard something. Oh, it was my headphones. Hey, I appreciate that follow, Pace. Cool name. Just don't eat that. I heard Pace is not good to eat. All right, so let's see what kind of sci-fi. It's not this one. Where is it? Here it is. So we got 3 different outfits that we can do with her. This is a full armor for one, full armor for another, and then this is, well, I guess basically the undergarment. So we'll test out a couple of these. So let's go ahead and do that one, and we'll also do this one. Let's get the MC in, and then we'll check more stuff. What's my graphics card and processor? My graphics card's a 3060 Ti processor. I don't have a clue. It's a I know it's 16 thread or something like that. I forget. It had a decent processor, but Daz uses the GPU. It won't even touch the processor. If you try to render in Daz Studios on the processor, whew, you're gonna be there all day. It goes like one iteration at a time. So it takes freaking forever. Let's go ahead and import MC. But yeah, it's hopefully one of these days I'll get a new one, since Green Arrow tries to say that my PC is a potato. You put little knobs on the side and you bicycle it just to make it work. That's what they claim anyways. I definitely appreciate that follow. Gets us closer to that 500 goal. So I'm excited about that. Oh, I guess I can close out the installer. I don't need that anymore. Yeah, it really sucks up the memory, holding all these models and stuff, because it uses a GPU's VRAM to hold the scene. And it also uses it to render. I'm hoping, and I've read that in Daz 5, they did a lot of tweaking to where it's a lot easier and it renders quicker, which is good because it is pretty trash right now. We got to figure out an outfit for MC. Let's take off naughty bits, and then let's try to find a combat for him. Let's go at the very bottom. I could go with the OG one. Could go with that one. I just don't like that it has lumen, so then it freaking come on, man. It conflicts. Let's see if we have another one for him to use. A lot of female stuff. I need to trade some of these out for newer ones. If Daz ever throws that stuff on sale, I will. Oh, is that it? No. I don't think. Where is it at? I know I have at least one more. I just can't find it. I might have to go with the OG. Could go with that. Minus the helmet. That could work. Definitely will have to change the colors though. I just hope it doesn't look like this, because we don't need our main character to look like he has man boobs. You know what? Let's go with the old. Let's go with the OG. Oh, I got it. Oh, here it is. Suit. There we go. Yeah, we'll go with the OG. Get that popping. Now we can view the character without fear of being nuked on YouTube. All right, it's her outfit I want to check out. We can hide him for now. MC, go and hide. Ah, you see how it is. Okay. So you can have just the undergarment suit, which the reason why this is clipping, I don't know why asset designers don't do this, but the reason why this is clipping is pretty sure it just doesn't have smoothing on it. So if you go to geometry and then just add smoothing modifier, unable. You should definitely be able to. Oh, it has it on there. It has it at 0. The default, what's the default? 2, 3? But look, I just did 2 and bam, it already helps. I don't know why. I just don't get it. Every asset designer should be doing that. Every single one. Oh shit. Eh. Oh, the shoes was still on. Where's the old one at? It says underwear too. Did I delete the other one? Smoothing modifier is hard on old PCs when moving in the scene. So some modders put them at 0 for the poor folks. Man, my shit is a potato. Unfortunately, they make it impossible for people to get better PCs as well. So that's kind of a thing too. Some people just don't want to upgrade their stuff either. I'm gonna make comments. That's the reason why I'm looking at the back side. Let's see if we can't get better colors. Just curious. That's the outfit that I used in there. At least with this outfit, I'll be able to make comments and stuff. Um, Pre-planning, that's what we call it. Who made that? It's called Vo. X I O. There it is. So this is the default right here. Some of this stuff is really cool. Look at that. Looks really nice. What color should we roll with her? I don't want to do the black armor. I think I've done the blue before. Might try the green. Or the O-line. If not, I'll rock blue. Better to buy skirt and dress instead of a GPU. No shit. I don't like it. It's not pretty enough. Well, here's this dark blue. I'm thinking about dark blue because you do have to. We're gonna have to roll out at night. Hiding. We do have a little bit of lights, but dark blue is gonna be better than the cyan. So I think that'll work. Then we got MC right here. File, save as. There you go. So we'll just save that right there. Doobie doobie doo. We got someone that doesn't like Rumbot, it seems. Yeah, he don't talk. It's like I'm half. It's like, is it a bot or a sarcastic? It's like I got a buddy that comes in every now and then and just says random shit like that. Ugh. Okay, so is this thing done saving? No, it's still saving. I need a drink. Might have to get some tea. It's a bot on bot war. Right on. I mean, to be fair, I thought the first comment was classic. Straight up classic. The Jew! The Jew! Okay, it is done saving. Do we want to work on Arabian Nights or we want to go back to the? You know what? Let's flop back. Open up number 35. It's bot on bot. I like that bot on bot war. Let me get some tea while this thing is loading. Okay. I shall return. Oh God, my legs. They hurt. Mm. I really miss tea. I got my tea now. Whew, God, I'm getting fat. I gotta stop drinking the beer. Start doing some sit-ups instead. That's a pretty cool color right here. This red one. Yeah, that's pretty nifty. Pretty showy. Man, like for about I want to say like 5-10 minutes, I felt like really queasy to my stomach, sick to my stomach. I was like, man, I was just trying to tough it out. And then all of a sudden, just like I got like a little chill, and that feeling just went away. I don't know what causes that. I must be like on the front page or something, or whatever I typed in my. I don't know. I have to be. Maybe. But I'm glad. I'm glad. You know, it is what it is. I'm brain dead. Leave me alone. So, anyways, still loading in this fucking scene while we wait. We can chit chat. Let's see. What else did I do on that trip besides thought I was gonna die from a plane ride, which sucked. I wish one thing that me and my dad noticed is Arizona has a lot of character to it, at least in Phoenix, right? So the overpasses and stuff, they take their concrete and they put dye in it. So it had like this reddish, cool tint to it, and it looked really nice. And they had like engravings and stuff in the overpasses, and it just created a lot of character. And they do like lizards and this and that. And I'm just like, they don't do any of that here in Florida. Florida, they're just like here, everything's bland. They got a lot more shops, it seems like, a lot more mom and pa type stuff. And I mean, at least where I'm at, and I'm not in a big city. It probably change if I was in a bigger city, of course. But there was just a lot of like, we just get the same generic shit, right? McDonald's, Burger King, Walmart. Over there, they had all sorts of stuff. It was everywhere. All right. Anyways, we're loaded. We are loaded back in here. I was asking so we could start heading in that direction now. Oh, you mean right this second? Well, that was all of a sudden. I guess let me go get dressed and geared up. So that's oops, take off that. That is where we're at. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to have him start to walk off. No, not this time. The next image, he can start walking off. So that week I was out. I watched no YouTube. I watched no Rumble. I watched no politics. I didn't touch a computer. I just went full off radar. I come back. It's like the world exploded. Let's get her into a standing pose. But it's so good to be back. My allergies are back intact. Man, that was the worst. I think that was probably the fucking worst. Damn allergies over there. Jesus. I'm gonna move her over. Because I'll make her stand right here in front of this. Ooh, this is gonna be tough to try and get them in there where I want them to. And again, I can only have like tops 3 characters in on an image. No, I don't want her flying into the mysterious beyond. I just want her moved. Yeah, so this is gonna be our new setup. Do appreciate everyone that is lurking, talking, messaging, and all that good stuff. Engagement really boosts. And do appreciate y'all just hanging out. It has been a great morning so far. Okay, I think this will work. We'll go on this side this time. We do need to change. No. Let's delete that. Let's get rid of both these cameras. We need to change her pose before we do anything with the. Oh, she needs a hand too, by the way. Boop. Hey, it's Desirable Bottoms. Glad to be here to catch a stream. What are you getting into today? We are making images and game development pretty much. How are you doing? I know you're going through a rough patch. I haven't seen you on. Hey, if it Desirable Bottoms is a VTuber that's also on Rumble. So I don't know. I tend to navigate towards VTubers. I like watching little avatars and stuff. I'm a noob, but yeah. So check her out because she's pretty cool. She loves her video games too. Yeah, I'm just doing game development here, just one image at a time. I make visual novels, so yep, just working on that. They take forever. But here, I'll show you some stuff that I did. I still have a lot of Lightroom stuff. Lightroom changes the coloring. Photoshop changes whatever you need to change, but I will at least give you an idea of what I do. We made this in the stream about 2 weeks ago. I want to build on it. I'm going to make a night scene as well, but it's just like an Arabian type thing. She's smoking, and this is like the far view from it. But I mean, it'll pop a lot better once I take it through Lightroom. All the post works really makes it even look even better. But yeah, that's pretty much what we doing. Boop. Looking forward to seeing the story and what you create. Well, I do 2 different types of stories. This one it probably won't be your thing because this story is not safe for work, but this scene is. But we are also doing a story that is safe for work that I can fully do on stream, and it's going to be fantasy and magic and medieval type. Yeah, working on that as well. So I kind of bounce back and forth depending on what I can work on because I actually make money doing this. The safe for work nets me nothing, but when I can't do work on this, then I do the safe for work one. Yeah, I also mess with Unreal Engine. I got a little demo, well, not a demo, but a video of a horror game, but Unreal Engine takes too much time and effort, so I kind of quit that and went back to this. But I mean, I can here I'll show you. I'll give you an idea of the stuff that I do, and I'll show off Dragonspire. Let me pause this music. So let's mute the music, just so that you can see how it fully comes together. Me and Green Arrow did a lot of work in this, so and this is just a prototype. It's not even, it's barely functional. So this is the opening scene. Got the new game, the load game settings, gallery, credits, exit. Let's go ahead and hit new game.
This game contains
I got AI voices. We can zip through all this. This just gives you a concept of what it does. Choose your name, then whoop, wakes up. And so here's a little bit of gameplay. You can't leave. You have to get dressed first. So it's like, oh, okay. So you come over here to the wardrobe. Let's see. Change your clothes. Let's get dressed. So now we're dressed. Image changes. We go back out here. Let's go talk to Miss Meadows. A little bit further, then we can pick our class. I'm going to pick the Magician.
There. That did it.
I'm trying to get to the combat to show you the we got a quest complete. So here, now we can open up this current quest. This is our main character with the current quest. And this tells you where they're at so you can find them. Let's see. I know we have to go and do combat class. So in order to do that, we have to go back to our dormitory. Let's go back to wardrobe, go over here. Now we can get into our combat, and I will show you combat right now. So this is combat. You got HP MP, that's her HP and MP. I'm going to use the only spell that I got right now, which is Fireball. Oh God, I'm sorry. Here, let me try again. Hold on, I gotta hide the screen one more time.
Are you sure you want to return to the real world?
I'm a retard, I'm sorry. Okay, now for real this time, desirables, you'll be able to see it. So here's the menu and all that stuff. New game, load, settings, gallery, credits, exit. I'll just kind of fast track through this stuff again. I got AI voices and stuff. This is going to be magic oriented and that kind of stuff. It's going to be great.
Nice meeting you.
These are part of the council members right here.
Now, tell me,
She's the head mistress of the
why
school.
are you in my office, and how in the blue moon is he the cause of the ripple? We're all fully aware men cannot harness magic, so stop attempting to pull wool over my eyes.
Really good writing from me that I never do. My writing always sucks.
Entirely true.
Anyways, we'll get fast track through this. So here we go. Gonna go ahead and change clothes like I did last time. This tells you what you're wearing. Boom. Now we're clothed. Cool. Go talk to Miss Meadow again. Try to do like I like the magic
I don't have this. If you
images.
It all depends
They just
on
take so long to freaking render like that.
Well, apparently then everything we have all been taught.
What do you mean?
Your
Then you get to pick your class. So let's pick Magician.
there. That did it.
So now we're a magician, and basically the concept of this, I'll do. We gotta go get dressed, so that's. I'll show this off because this took a lot of work too, right? So here's our stats. We're level 1. We have no gear, but we do have this. We do have this staff, so we're gonna equip the staff, which then increases our attack. It's equipped down here. Here's our money. It's called Glint in this game. And then we can see our quest log here. So this is our main character. It says change into your combat outfit and then head to combat class. Now, if we want to get a little bit of glint, you know, let's go ahead and head over to the library. We can go to back here and we can talk to, oh no, we can work at the library. And this basically is alphabetical order, A, B, C, D, E, I, and then we got S goes here. You got the little time limit over here. It gives you plenty of time. We gained 100 glint, which is good because like as your food, as you do quests and stuff, your food and water and stamina goes down. So you will have to end up going to the mess hall and you can eat and that kind of stuff. But let's go back to the combat. Oh, I gotta change real quick. Yes, let's go ahead and change.
Great, you made it. Let's get down to business then, shall we?
And then this is the combat. So here's our HP, here's our MP, and her HP and MP. So we can go ahead and do the only. I got fireball. Throws the fireball. Boom. Damages her a little bit. She flames us too. Basically knocks us on our ass. But we can't run. It won't let us run. These is potions, but we don't got no potions. Oh, she lightning my ass. Bam. And now we're done.
That's enough, Elsa. I said teach him the basics.
And that's another quest complete. And as you can tell, the day and the time changes as well. So everything you do kind of does that. These are two other characters over here that you can talk to either one of them. I don't even think I added anything. Yeah, it's holding. Same thing. Yeah, holding. But eventually be able to talk to them. I don't know when I'm going to get back to working on this thing, but this right here was a piece of work, to say the least. Yeah. And it, like the dormitory, like right now, it's kind of, I got alchemy, but you don't know it's unlocked yet, because I haven't fully in the game, but you'll be able to alchemy, so the items that you find, you'll be able to brew potions and stuff. I started working on, it's not open yet here, but there's also the alchemy shop, and that's where you buy books, you can buy your spells and that kind of stuff, but that's not fully implemented either. But yeah, this thing right here is pretty cool. Anyways, that's what I do.
Are you sure you want to return to the real world?
That is what I do. Sorry about not showing that thing. I didn't know the screen was turned off there. Yep. I can be a dummy sometimes. Okay, we'll go ahead and unmute this now. Boom. But yeah, that's how I put together all these things. And I do it image by image. Just like this. All right, so we need to change her pose. Oh, she's standing like that. Let's get her to pose like this. W, yeah. Yeah, this pose will work. We'll just turn her around a little bit. It's not your typical type of game development, but it's what I can do as one person. Even when Green Arrow was, because Green Arrow, he does all the hard coding, because he's awesome. But even when I was in Unreal Engine doing making a video game, Green Arrow coding and me trying to do it was just too much. If you're going to do Unreal Engine stuff, it's going to take so much time. So I ended up going back to doing Rimpai stuff like that, just so that I can, just peck away at it. I mean, Green Arrow still does the coding, of course, but once the coding's in there, it's, it's kind of like, I don't know how to build the car, but I know how to drive the car. Where... Oh, were the characters Genesis 9? Yes, those characters are also Genesis 9. But I have a feeling once I actually get back to that project, everything that you just seen is going to be redone. It's going to be revamped. It's going to be renewed, because I'm going to have to go through and switch a lot of other stuff, because I'm pretty sure there's going to have another Genesis out, and it's bound to be better than Genesis 9. I didn't like 8 for some reasons, and I didn't like 9 for some reasons. Hopefully they can get their shit together for Genesis 10. You know what I mean? All right, let's change this expression. What is she saying? She's saying, excuse me, I was asking so we could start heading in that direction now. Okay. So let's change. Oops. She can get off that smiling shit. And maybe a little bit more of a serious. Not too serious, but kind of serious. What's this one? No. Yeah, that'll work. And I didn't even have to mess with the mouth any. I might take her jaw down a little bit. Because her mouth didn't move all that much. Do, 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 do. All right, where you at? Yep, just down a little tiny bit. All right, now the fun part. Do I have a camera yet? I do not. Okay. New camera. Bam, bam. Do the rinse and repeat things. She's the focus of the image. DOF. MC's kind of close. Bam. Let's start out about 11. And then let's go iRay. And watch how freaking hideous this lighting's going to be. Unfortunately. I can't wait to get out of this scene. The scene is the worst. Ooh. Oh, I just seen oh my god, I'm terrible at keeping up with the characters are pretty and magicians. Yes, yes. And it's gonna also with that thing, even though you're a warrior, don't think of it like a warrior. It's gonna be like magic warrior. So instead of I'm gonna fight and slice something, I'm gonna add fire enchantment to my sword, or I'm a lightning enchantment, and those are going to be things too in that game too. We already have that hard coded in to where you have a chance when you hit someone with a flame sword that it burns them, or if you hit them with the lightning sword, it has a chance of paralyzation. We have all that already hard coded in the game too. Well, I mean Green Arrow does because he's awesome, but yeah, we got that in there. We got lock picking in on that thing. But I think we still have to find two. No. It wasn't lock picking. Oh, it was filling up. If you played Bioshock and that water that goes across, but you got to solve the puzzle before it gets to the end. We did something similar. That's coded in. But I got to find different images for that. And we also have dungeon crawling hard coded in, but it's a little tough too. And it's all randomized. So every time you go into the dungeon, it's going to be a little different. But I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, so you got the warrior magician. Then you got the rogue magician, and then you have the mage magician. Now if you pick the mage, you're going to be like magic. So that's the concept behind it. The rogue is going to be bow and arrow and stabby. You're going to be 2 in 1. Her lighting's okay. I need to do something with Caroline's lighting. I'm going to increase this DOF a little bit too. My computer is struggling so hard right now. The potato is in trouble. Hell, that little bit that you seen there, I did as a side project with Green Arrow, and that took like, shit, we worked on that for like a year, dude. Yeah, we worked on that shit for a minute. Then I tried to take over that project and do it in Unreal Engine. And it was working. We were getting there. We was using mutables to change out clothing and that kind of stuff to where we could actually use gear. Because in this one, you're only going to be in one outfit because I can't make 5 billion different images based on what someone decides to wear, right? So, but in Unreal Engine, you can just do flip-flops, and it was great. But, it is what it is. Did what I could. I'm out of Unreal Engine now, so sad face. You had a pretty good little project in Unreal. You know what? I might even have a video on that. Let me see if I got a video on that. Do. I don't know. Apparently I can't put in project because maybe I type it Unreal. I'm not entirely sure if I uploaded the full thing. I might have only put it on. Holy crap, I got bombed on that one 8 months ago. Holy moly, someone freaking thumbed down me hard. Okay, let me go to ScrewTube real quick. I think I did it. I think it would be easy because I don't do very many videos. Yes, there it is. Okay. Give me 1 second. Oops. That lighting is terrible. I'm going to have to fix that lighting again. For some reason, it's not hitting her face. Let me mute this again. All right, here we go. Volume, good. I'll try not to talk too much. It is a 10-minute video, so I might do a little bit of. Hey, what's up? Do like 1.5. Back with another video. Going to be an update on the project. Might be a little bit of a link here. Hold on. No. Got to be able to see the thing. There. Okay. Let me reset it now. Hey, what's up? Sacred Sage here, back with another video. Going to be an update on the project. Might be a little bit of a lengthier one. Hopefully we don't have any bugs or anything, but I'll try not to talk too much through this little playthrough and just kind of get with the vibe, right? So let's go ahead and see what I have. All right, here we go. Gonna hit the play button. I'm gonna full screen it as well, so that we get the full experience. It might be a little bit laggy. It is editor mode after all, so keep that in mind.
Ugh, what happened? Wait, where the hell am I? And where are my clothes? The last thing I remember was filling up my car before everything just went.
So cool, ain't it?
Added those. Well, what a shocker. I didn't see that one coming. Why does every door in this house have to be locked?
Man, let's bring back some memories.
So close to freedom, yet so far.
Also
Too bad
added.
I can't jump down there. But knowing my luck, I'll break both my legs.
Also added the sprint noise. It now. Oops. No, give me the battery. So she huffs and puffs while running. Change this so you can't hit it through here. It can only be done here. Turn off lights. Turn on lights. Yeah, it has a sprint button. That's pretty cool. Oh, there's one I gotta change. Stamina bar. Oh, I can't get out here. Oh, get the note.
There is absolutely no way this key opens any doors in this room. Seriously, who locks somebody inside a bedroom and just leaves the key with them? Oh my god, the key actually worked. I need to get out of here.
Man, I had so much fun doing this shit.
Fuck am I? No one this rich can go unnoticed. Talk about a sketchy-ass wall. Who would design a house like this? Why is everything locked down like Fort Knox around here? Yeah, it's still locked.
Even got the sound for the clock. Whoop.
Oh my god! What just happened? Why did the lights go out? Definitely the perfect time to stumble across a flashlight. I'll take any advantage possible to escape this place.
Ooh, that lagged. He does walk across there. So I need to make a package so I can test that to make sure it runs smoothly. You can see I got flashlights and batteries right here as well. So yeah, I did quite a bit in this project. And there's like little like, oh, how do I get out of here type stuff. Like in here, there's a key hiding up on a picture, but you can't get out until you find the key and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy, but I also added some jump scares way up here as well.
How do I get there?
I don't know if it's coded in yet. This might have been before I did that.
I was knocked out cold, kidnapped, and left in my underwear. This place is really beautiful.
I gotta jump. Yeah, there it is. It helps more if the
flashlight is on, but I'm anticipating that the flashlight will be on when that jumps out after. I know it's.
And then here's another one right there. Yeah, it took quite a bit. I can run around and do the whole thing in like 10 minutes, but that shit took like 6 months for me to do. So I was just like, man, I got better time. You know, my time can be more valuable doing other shit. You know what I mean? So I kind of stopped. I mean, it is what it is, but it'd have been fun to put something like that together. Oh, that's the reason why this light needs to come back this way. So it hits the face. But yeah, I was making a little horror game over there in Unreal Engine. Man, I have a lot of unfinished projects, man. I gotta start buckling down. I gotta finish up Selara so that I can start on that Dragonspire game. I'm only in chapter 3 on Selara. I gotta go all the way to 5, I think. So I'm like barely over halfway with this game. But I gotta start, you know, wrapping up some projects. Like I said, give me a couple years. It just never stops. My work is never done. At what? At Zikr anime. How's it going? How's it going? Simp? Does it look any better? Why is that light not doing what it needs to be doing? It should be. Yeah, it's 375. Why am I not getting a lot of light on her damn face? It looks very dull. Look at the eyes. The eyes look very dark as well. Here, let me see if by turning this off, if it helps. Maybe there's too much lumen going on, so it's not necessarily working. Because you can have too much lumen and then the shit doesn't light properly. So that could be a thing. I don't think it is, but it could be. They kind of clash. Let the good times roll. At least I'm starting to wake up. It only took like 5 hours, but I feel awake now. And it's definitely good to be back. A whole week without streaming, a whole week without doing anything that I normally do. That was a lot. The whole time I was gone, I was like, man, I can't wait to get back so I can start smoking and grilling more food too. Man, as soon as I got back yesterday, I made hot dogs on the grill. I made baked potatoes and corn. Okay, I think it is working. You see these little spots? It's going to be some tough images. They really are. But I think this will light up. Because you can kind of see it trying to come in here. So let's go ahead and file, save scene. $36, save. And we got another image done. So that's always a plus. hit all my quotas. That's good. I had to stream at least a certain amount and get like a little bit more watch time because I didn't stream for an entire week, so I was kind of worried about that. So I appreciate all y'all popping in, watching, chilling, doing all the good stuff. This thing done saving? It almost is. Okay. But anyways, let me get my shit together here. Okay. Boom, let's change screens. I do appreciate everyone that showed up today, everyone that hit that like button, talk, chit chat, and all that good stuff. It helps push me out further into the fog of war, also known as the algorithm, on both Rumble and on ScrewTube. So I appreciate all y'all. Every last one, lurker, talker, everything. So if you're over on the YouTube side, if you look in the description below, you will see a link. That link will take you to my Rumble, where you can sign up and give me a follow, which is my home. I love Rumble. Rumble is where I park my fat ass at because they are very, very nice to me. So as for all the other stuff, my socials are down there, and links to my projects are also down there. Just notes what type of work it actually is. So be mindful of that. And I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow, but I have to get back into the rhythm of everything. But I do want to eventually start going back to streaming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. I want to start getting back into that motion. But because of how tired from the trip I am, I might not do any streaming tomorrow. We'll see how things play out. Yeah, I think that's about it. But yeah, appreciate you all, and I will catch you guys again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.
Woo! Whip, whip, whip. Hey, look at that. Just came back and didn't fuck up my outro. Hey, thanks for the follow, dude.